The Way. Lesson 13. The 13th seat. Somewhere along the way, a man has to stop standing outside the room calling himself unworthy. Because Jesus did not build a table for perfect people. He built a table where broken people could become honest. And that is where lesson 13 begins. Not in a church building, not in a clean life, not after you finally fix everything. It begins at the table. 12 disciples sat with Jesus, but with him there was a 13th seat. And that seat tells the whole story. Because Peter had a seat. Peter, who would swear he would never deny him, then fall apart before sunrise. Thomas had a seat. Thomas, who needed to see the wounds before he could believe again. James and John had a seat. Men who still wrestled with pride, position, and being seen, and Judas had a seat too. That one is hard, because most of us want a table where only the good ones are allowed. But Jesus sat with the unfinished. He sat with the fearful. He sat with the angry. He sat with the confused. He sat with the one who would run. He sat with the one who would doubt. He even sat with the one who would betray him. So what makes us think we have to be whole before we come near God? What makes us think we have to hide in the doorway until our hands stop shaking? What makes us think shame gets the final word? No. The 13th seat is the seat for the one who thought there was no room left. The addict, the liar, the angry father, the tired mother, the kid who learned too early how to survive. The man who keeps falling and hates himself for it. The woman who smiles in public and breaks in private. The believer who doubts, the doubter who still hopes. The one who left religion but never stopped looking for God. The one who has done things they cannot explain. The one who says, I want to change, but keeps waking up in the same old war. There is a seat for you, but listen to me. That seat is not permission to stay the same. Mercy is not a mattress for excuses. Grace is not a hiding place for lies. The table is not where Jesus pretends nothing is wrong. The table is where love gets close enough to tell the truth without destroying you. That is the way. You are not disqualified because you are still becoming. But once you sit down, you cannot keep living like you are outside the room. You cannot keep calling yourself rejected when love invited you in. You cannot keep wearing shame like a name tag when mercy already knows your real name. You cannot keep saying, this is just who I am, when the way is calling you into who you were born to become. The 13th seat is holy because it is honest. It does not say, come perfect. It says, come hungry, come tired, come scared, come shaking, come with your questions, come with your past, come with your record, come with your relapse, come with your divorce, come with your anger, come with your grief, come with the version of yourself you do not post online. But come ready to be fed, ready to be forgiven, ready to be corrected, ready to be changed, ready to stop confusing being wounded with being hopeless. Because Jesus did not call people to the table so they could sit there forever feeling sorry for themselves. He fed them. He washed their feet. He broke bread. He spoke truth. Then he sent them back into the world to live different. That is the lesson. The seat is a gift. The change is a choice. And the way is walked one honest step at a time. So maybe lesson 13 is not bad luck. Maybe it is the mercy we were afraid to receive. Maybe it is the extra chair nobody thought was for them. Maybe it is God saying, I knew what you did. I knew where you ran. I knew what you hid, I knew what you lost, I knew what broke you. And I still made room. So sit down. Not because you earned it, not because you understand it, not because your life finally looks clean from the outside. Sit down because love called your name. Sit down because the door is still open. Sit down because the table was never only for the strong. It was for the ones willing to become true. This is the way. Lesson 13. The 13th seat. There is room for you. Now become the kind of person who makes room for somebody else.